We pump those profits back into the profit cycle to generate even more profits. And I know what you're going to say. Profits? Yes, Stan. You're soaking in them.
Hey guys, how's it going? This is your boy extrmwill. We're back at it again with another update video. Sorry, it's been a couple days. We've been working really hard here, and trying to see what we can get done. If you notice, I've just about doubled my number of cards. We're at 12 total cards right now, and we're making $53. So I'll say from the beginning, this is kind of what I thought was going to happen in July, and it happened much sooner. It looks a lot like the financial institutions have gotten in, and they're using a lot of their ways how they tend to manipulate the stock market. They've been doing it here with crypto, and it is what it is. We're still pretty profitable. Take a real quick look at this. I was trying to figure this out the other day. I was getting a little bit disgusted by this, because these are obviously the lowest numbers I've seen in this since I started actually farming. RTX 3090 says it's making about $8 a day. It's probably right. 3080 says about $6.50. Let's say that's probably right. Let's get down here. The 3060 Ti says a little over 4. 3070 says it's a little over 4. The 3060 Ti and the 3070, those were $5 a day for pretty much the whole time I've been doing this. So below the 5 is a little disappointing, but I was looking at it today specifically on the Newegg Shuffle to try to figure out if it was worth trying to get a card on the Newegg Shuffle, and it still said my payoff in ROI at $4 a day wasn't that bad. So then the only other card we're really going to worry about is the RTX 3060. Right now it says at about $3.30 a day. So it's a little rough. You definitely couldn't afford to be drastically overpaying for the GPUs, but if you can get them at a decent price right now, like if, say, you could happen to win the Newegg Shuffle, it's not really necessarily that bad. I don't know how long these numbers are going to stay here for, though. I think we've got about 2 months left out of like really good farming, and then we'll see what happens with profitability from there. This room I'm in right now is entirely way too warm. I put 2 PCs behind me. I'm working on doing a lot of my chia on. I need to take the one out of here. It's already, this room is too hot. I believe that gives me a temperature. We are 84 degrees in this room right now. 84 Fahrenheit. So I need to do something about that, because right now the laptop is clearly getting way too hot. So, which is the first one we're seeing right here. I'm assuming my hash rate on this is probably tanked out down. Yeah, it's saying 55 on my 3080 laptop. If we go back up here, it's mostly because I'm recording on it and all that. If we go back a couple more minutes, yeah, it's 62.8. See if I can scroll this here. Yeah, 62.8, 62.79. It's kind of what it's getting until, of course, I start recording and actually using the laptop. So that's why that's tanked down a little bit, and part of the reason we're recording on this one specifically, because it doesn't matter as much. I don't think people are really going to be mining with the laptop like that. It's still making a little bit. If we see here, it says it's making $4.30 a day, so it's still profitable enough to the point I'm not going to just stop mining on it, but eventually I would like to stop mining on this so I can use it more for other things. But right now, while it's as profitable, this is what we're going to use it for. So if we go down to the next one, I have all new machines in here pretty much. I've reworked everything pretty heavily. My RTX 3060, this is my harvester right here in the studio. This has my centralization of the majority of my chia plots that are already done, so I can figure out about where I'm at. Take a real quick look over here. I was going to take a picture of it so you can see about 57 terabytes in there right now, which still says about once every 2 months. We'll take a look at that more in a couple minutes, but that's exactly what I have hooked up to it that it's reading right now. I think I need to get the other computer out of here because it's getting too hot and the hard drives are getting way too warm, and I think I'm having some issues with that. So I'm hoping when I pull the third computer out of here, which is we'll get to in the list in a couple minutes, I'm hoping that I can get it to read everything a little bit better. Let's see, 3060 Ti Mini. This is just in a mini case, a mini form factor case. I don't think I realized it was in a mini form factor case when I ordered it. It was kind of cheaper. It's a really nice little machine, but it's writing chia right now as well. Yeah, it's reporting 57.45 megahash on my 3060 Ti. That's about right. So come in here to my, so now one of the other big changes that I guess I did, of the two 3060 Ti's are in Skynet. This is my primary writer right now for Chia as well. So I mean, the fact that these things are doing anything to me seems to be pretty amazing, because I'm writing with two separate 2 terabyte Samsung 970 EVO Pros in there as well. So this is writing about 14 plots at a time while it's doing this. So I'm definitely pretty happy with this. I'm trying to work on condensing to get my power all set up better. So both of my Titan cards that I have, they're both out and sitting off to the side. Holy cow. Alright. Hopefully this isn't too bad on my sound. I have another fan here that I use. Our temperature is spiking out of control here. Hopefully that fan is not blowing directly into the microphone here. But, wow, I gotta hurry. It's at 76 degrees. Did it just change down? It's still at 76, 74. Woo! 76, 74, 76. Alright, we gotta hurry up and get this under control a little bit. So yeah, I got that going. I have another machine right now. This machine is just running the two 3060s on an SLI board with the two deadhead plugs in it. I could be writing chia with this, but they can only single write. I didn't want to be messing around with it. I don't think I need to be writing that much right now. Maybe when we get to the point we can do pools, I'll start on it. We'll see. Right now it's just sitting there. It's the only, well, one of the only machines I have that's literally just sitting not plugged in and not multitasking. So this one's 3070 Studio is the one that's in here right now. This one is probably going to come out of here, and I'm going to put it into the main farming room. I've already got the spot for it. I'm just waiting for it to finish writing the block of plots it's doing right now. It has another 2 terabyte NVMe drive in it, so it's doing 7 plots right now in parallel. When those are done, it's going to get pulled out, and hopefully it'll make this room a little bit better. Let's see. 3070. This one has a 1 terabyte writing drive in it, so it's going to be doing 3 plots right now with the chia at a time. It's already in its final spot. This one I literally just moved and put in there. RTX 3070 card on all 3 of these. Is what it says. So this one's also writing chia. This one also has a 2 terabyte. Just kind of what it says up here at the top. It has the 2 terabyte in it. So it's also writing the 7 at a time. So anything I'm getting out of it is good. Getting 60 megahash I'm definitely really liking. It's multitasking very, very hard and doing an amazing job at it. This 3080 right here. Hopefully this is all recording well still. This 3080 right here, so this is the brand new one I just got in. It's 96.58 megahash. Like it to be a little bit higher, not really going to worry about it that much. I blew up the old one I had, the old 3080 I had, so I sent that one out. They're supposed to be sending me a new one back. Got pretty lucky with that. But this is the new one I just got, just hooked it up. It's still pretty good. I'm okay with that 96. Sometimes it's at 100, but it's close enough, like 98. 3090. I don't like having to press the buttons multiple times. We'll see if any of this is even usable when I rewatch it. So this is 108. That's about all I can get it. I redid the thermal pads on it already. It's already kind of pushing it more than I want to be pushing it. Sometimes it's at goes up to like a 113-ish, but 108 to 113, that's just kind of going to be what it's going to be. I don't like the 3090 for mining at all. I think it's a terrible idea. I think mining on it in general right now even seems like it's a bad idea. I literally don't know what else to do with it though. I bought the card. It's too hot to put in my office. My office just gets unbearable super fast with the card. Now you can't put the side plate on because then it's not getting enough oxygen to it. So it's a very interesting card to try to deal with. It has to be in like an open air case in order to work. just like period. Otherwise, like you're bottlenecking the card because it can't get enough oxygen airflow to it. I tried putting it in several cases. That's about as best as I can get. So if we come up here, then all right, that's saying we're at about $50 a day, which I guess is what it is. I'm probably withdrawing right now every other day. It's kind of going to be my thought, about every $100 or so. They've changed it now where you can withdraw your money with Coinbase for free again. So I've been doing that, but trying to go that every other day kind of route. I'm still estimating about $350 a week, about $1,500 a month. $1,500 a month, that's my mortgage, which is good. It's not covering my mortgage and the electricity anymore, though. So I do have to. I'm working significantly on trying to get my electricity down. Part of the reason I'm doing what I'm doing. And right now, I'm estimating $1,800 a year, which is crazy to think that I doubled my cards with high quality cards too. Like I didn't just add in super old cards. I have just all the newest generation cards, and it's still the profitability won't way down. It's probably not the best time to be getting in, but if you can already use what you have, then I think it's really good. Out of getting into the crypto farming. If we go here, we can take a quick look. It's got the quick little list of these acceptance speeds. I don't know what the difference is here right now. I didn't see any rejected on that one a minute ago. That seems kind of crazy. It must have just rejected some. These acceptance speeds, I don't know why these vary so much, because this isn't necessarily what it's actually pulling. Because this is pulling almost 100. But like sometimes, I guess if I don't know, if you just do smaller blocks, I don't really fully understand why this accepted speed is not always what it's actually doing. But it is what it is. So we literally already went through all of these. Current profitability, unpaid balance, we don't care. Connection speed. Some of these you can see I'm moving stuff around quite a bit. I don't have a whole lot that's been in here running the whole time. I've definitely just constantly shuffling everything around. I haven't had a lot of time to do videos. So we come in here to how much I'm actually making. It's not that bad, you know. I'll take $9 a block, pretty much looking like I'm averaging. I'm assuming this one probably would have been 9. I probably had a bunch unplugged because I've been unplugging things and adding cards in. And if we go back the last several days too, like these are really like all over the place depending on how much I had plugged in at that moment in time and how much I didn't have plugged in. Because I've been shuffling cards around and adding cards, taking cards out. So we go back to like the 23rd. Well, that was a while ago already. Like 13, which is pretty decent. It's probably right there before the crash, maybe. It was the 23rd event. So then Sunday. So, wasn't that long ago we were making a lot more. These still look like they've been far more constant than I would have thought they'd have been. Which I guess is a little bit of a positive if the numbers are going to stay, you know, even if the numbers are going to be low, if they're staying constant positive. That's why I haven't really been making videos, because I'm like, why is there a point in me making a video if everything's going to be constant? And like, if the amount I'm making is more constant than the amount of literally what I'm doing here at the house, it's you know, it's kind of hard to really figure out exactly where we're at, but it's still pretty profitable. So I'm still covering my mortgage. Probably running a little bit more electrical than I want. I am working on that, and we'll try and see if we can get that down. So we already covered all this in here, I believe. You know, nobody really uses this top card, so it's not even worth looking at. But so we already covered the profitability on them is down. I think these are probably pretty accurate from what I've seen. So go to Coinbase. Mostly this is just what I'm using just to monitor. I started monitoring a whole bunch more. I don't know why I'm monitoring half of this. I find it really weird to look to see how similar all of these are. Like these lines are literally all identical right now in all 4 of these. It's just kind of crazy. But I think what you're seeing is, you know, market manipulation from the big time people with a lot of money who know exactly what they're doing, and they're trying to pump it correctly and trying to learn more about that, exactly what it is they're doing to learn how to kind of work around it. Because some of these weren't following it. Oh, which one wasn't following it? Oh, I can't remember which one it was that wasn't following it that well. One of them wasn't following it that well, and it already looks like it totally is following all of it completely. The exact same line as the rest of them. The exact same as the Bitcoin line. But yeah, I don't necessarily know a whole lot about it. I've been watching a lot of the Coin Bureau on YouTube. He's really good. He's got a lot of real good stuff explaining exactly how the market works and how it's being manipulated. Stuff. We got a lot of really good stuff. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna shift this over like that. Maybe we can see it all just a little bit better. But yeah, they're pretty much all following about the exact same. So then we get to Chia. This is one that's definitely, I am feeling really, really heavily burnt out on this Chia right now. I have 57 terabytes on the harvester right there, at least. I might have about 75 written in the house or more. I've got a lot written in the house. Just as it should go down, I should win about once a month with everything I have in the house. I believe it's been about a month. I make a separate video on this later if I can think about it. I've probably been doing this for about a month, and I have not won yet. The only person I've seen who has won, his is literally 4 times bigger than mine, and he's an IT guy who knows about IT systems and integration and all that. He's running. I don't even remember exactly how much he had. I want to say he was about 4 times bigger than me, though, for how many plots he has. And he said he had only won once. So definitely waiting heavily on pools. I'm probably going to start cutting back in my writing just because I don't know if any of this is going to be worth even having up. Like logistically, I'm running into issues where it's how to get this all running, how to get these many hard drives all plugged into each other. Like having issues with hard drives literally like overheating. And trying to figure all that out. I'm in 4 rooms in the house right now with computers, so I got to get that all worked out better. So, trying to get my heat distribution down. As I said, I'm going to pull the one computer out of here hopefully later today and put it in the other room. I'm hoping that I'll cool it down in here so I can read better in here. I have a big old fatty server tray right here that I have no idea how to hook up yet. I got to get this thing figured out still. But I think I got to pull that other computer out of here first before I can try to do that, because I think that thing may just overheat this room in general, and then I'll figure out what I have to do. I'm going to have to pull the laptop out of here too once I get that thing going. So we'll see. Yeah, that's kind of where all mine is right now. I finally cleaned. So I got a bunch of computers in the last several weeks, and like 4 out of 5 of them came in damaged. So that gave me some significant issues. I've got most of that cleaned up already. I think right now I've got the 13080 card and a 3060 card right now are out in the mail in the process of getting replaced. I have an entire PC that I'm about to ship back, and they're going to fix it and then ship it back. I think I have 2 more still on back order that who knows when I'm going to get them or if I'm ever going to get them. When I ordered them, that was kind of what I thought was who knows if I'm going to get them or not, but we'll see. I may do more videos on all that later. I may not. I had a whole bunch come in. If we go back to this screen. So with having a whole bunch come in, I spent a lot of time on my rig management and trying to pull cards in and out and trying to get systems to work better and faster, and then trying to be optimizing right now trying to optimize my nicehash farming and trying to be doing as best as I can to be optimizing my chia writing. I thought if I optimized my chia writing as well as I have, I'd be seeing really good returns on that right now. As of right now, I still don't feel like I'm seeing any returns on it yet at all, so the chia still just seems completely hypothetical until I win one. So we'll see. I guess the Newegg Shuffle seemed completely hypothetical until I won one as well. I won the Newegg Shuffle, already got the card, already put it in. It's running well. So, so we're just still waiting to see if Chia is 100% hypothetical and what I can do with it. But as I was saying, downstairs, I haven't been able to do a lot of other how-to videos because the entire area I've set up to do how-to videos has been busy with 2 to 3 PCs in it in my little workbench I have down there set up with the cameras. So I have those taken out now. That workbench is clean. I think all I have on there right now is a bunch of sticks of RAM, all in the packages. So I can move that. I can do more videos there. So be on the look for me to maybe try to get some more of those how-to video stuff done and recorded. I still can't record the screen properly how I want to. Every way I've tried to do that has been completely failing. I'd like to get a GoPro, see if maybe that would work better. But in order to do that, I need money. And so we got to wait for some money to come in. And then, yeah. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I've got to cover. Hopefully I can try not going so long between these videos. I want to try to put a video out every day, but you know, I'm busy, and if I'm trying to work, and then it's like I want to make videos on stuff that I feel like I know and I'm comfortable with. I don't want to be making a bunch of chia videos right now being like, I don't know, does this work? Who knows? You know, because some of what I'm doing, like I'd like to do some videos on what I've got going on down there as far as trying to get 15 drives all hooked up to one PC correctly, but I think right now I'm actually missing a drive right now in there. I need to figure out which drive is too overheated, and I need to space them out better so they can be getting better heat reduction. And I got to figure that out better before I can make a video on it, because I can't just make videos on I'm learning stuff, but I don't know what I'm learning. You know, it doesn't benefit anybody. So yeah. Yeah, hopefully you guys liked the video. If you did, like and subscribe, come on back, and I'll see you next time. See ya.